There's the black astrophysicist. This is the aging white guy. What else? That was the questions from back there.
We are so good at avoiding it.
You see me turn everything into a joke? Hey, skittered over that. Okay, back that fun.
I should go into politics.
Why don't you just get people in the front 2 rows of them?
Somebody's trying to ask a question.
Well, silly, we got here early and we have to see. Since we're asking these sort of questions, did you see Rogue in Australia? Because he has this really good question he asks in his ears.
I didn't hear the question. What?
I didn't have my Kiwi English dictionary.
There's a show in Australia called Rogue, and he interviews famous people. And the interview, he asks the same question: who would you turn gay for?
What? Who did you turn gay for? Who did you turn gay for?
So the question is, who would you turn gay for? That's the question?
Yeah.
On television they asked that?
Who would you turn gay for? That's really the question.
No.
I was being facetious.
I had no idea you could switch that on and off like that.
Your bottle is full of water. Well, nobody at this panel. I don't
Turn gay for Halle Berry. Because apparently she's actually a guy.
Very manly answer.
David Hughes can sing beat, right?
What? I'm just waiting for you to ask, Kevin.
Yeah.
When Kevin asks that question, I will answer it.
David.
No.
Yes?
We're over here now.
What?
Oh, right there. Yes.
Yeah, this is a bit of a silly question for you, but...
Oh, as a
Yeah,
Finally, we can relax now. That's great.
Actually, just something different for today. You guys ever watch any science fiction movies and stuff like that? And what's your favourite? Like when you're at home relaxing, you know, and you're not working, what do you like to do? Do you like to watch movies or science fiction movies? What sort of things do you like to do?
There's a lot of questions in there. I'm not a big science fiction fan, but I'm a fan of the science fiction paycheck. But science fiction, it's not huge on my genre list. No, it's not high. But I'll tell you. But outside of that, the anomaly within that answer is that one of my top 5 favorite movies is Alien.
Yeah.
Just saw it when it came out, see it every chance I get. If it comes on TV, I'll watch it, and I just love that movie. It's the best. So one of the best science fiction movies I've ever seen.
It was a good one.
It was a good one.
Big chick in it. That's why. Big chick made that movie.
I'm so excited about her. I love
She's awesome.
You're a sci-fi nerd?
I will usually pick out sci-fi if I can. And I'm always disappointed. But Blade Runner was my favorite going into this. I'm a huge fan of that. But recent sci-fi stuff? It's a good question, man. What is there out there that's sci-fi wise that's good? I mean, I don't know if you count it, I love the Iron Man. That's one of my favorite films this year. Without a doubt. But that, because it's always comes down to characters. It's, Firefly, yes. Although that was a hard movie to see if you haven't seen the series. Like I saw people go into that movie to see it as a movie, and I was like, you just missed a lot. If you watch the entire season, you just don't, there was so much stuff going on in the movie that only made sense if you'd seen the entire series, which was brilliant, by the way. I love Firefly, I love Battlestar. I watched a lot of Battlestar until I found out the cabin was on. Killed it dead for me. The show's dead for me, I understand.
Do you have your sci-fi show?
I don't watch a lot of TV. I have a kid. Sesame Street. You guys have Sesame Street?
True, I watch Sesame Street more than anything else now.
That's all I watch.
Yeah,
Every night, because I want to watch some television.
You never talk to me, just talk to me.
I'm talking about my
I'm
wife.
gonna talk to you like that.
That's what she sounds like.
My kid literally goes running towards the screen now when you
So
start
does
singing
mine.
that song. Even if I do. Still love he's running away from you. You can just don't. As he hits the TV.
Not a lot of time for television right now, to be honest.
Really?
No.
Baz is glued.
Really?
Oh man, it's great. You can leave for hours.
Everything 101. I'm taking notes here. Get big TV. So, and there's no.
Not so much that, well, I don't know if it's more in the fantasy genre, but The Compass, oh my god, Narnia. I love that. But I also read those, yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
They were good
But
books,
you're
but
saying,
movies.
well, because I read all the books when I was younger, so watching them come to life was pretty cool, you know, being that you can, all those characters that you read about when you were younger and fantasize what they would look like, and then see them all come to life, like you said.
You were disappointed about that? You did that's not always close for me. The books were great things. The books were big things in my life. And you go to the movie always ruins it for me. But it worked for you.
Well, yeah, it worked for me. I guess you're just a pessimist. I don't know. I guess.
Yes, David's a pessimist?
I guess. Yeah, no, yeah.
It's already happened.
So yeah, more fantasy, but I'm an avid reader. Actually, on the flight over here, they were like, it's a 13-hour flight. I'm like, okay, I better take 4 books. And I read 2 of them on the way here. Like, I read a lot. So when I have spare time, that's what I like to do, is read. Even sometimes I have a book in the car. I just read Shantaram. Do you know that?
You read in the car while you drive?
Yeah, traffic jams, I'm like, and I'll
Make you pause in these
read.
traffic
Who would fight me? Who would come and fight me? That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I just read Shantaram. It's a guy from, actually he's a Gregory, I don't remember his last name, but he was from Australia, and he just wrote this massive book. Y'all look at me like, what? This is a huge book over here right now.
Came out 3 years ago.
Okay, let's go back to the Elmo. He seems to be the...
So the answer to that question basically was the 3 of us watch way too much TV. And you read while you're driving.
And
That was a fun question.
this is what we're gathering here. We're gathering information here.
Is there a good question lurking out there somewhere?
Oh,
Why don't you ask a question then?
You know what? You can bring it down, Kevin.
Back there.
Hi. First off, McKay's an engineer, so the glass isn't half empty, it's twice as big as it needs to be. I was wondering, how many of McKay's lines do you really understand, and does it ever bother you when you're wrong?
It drives me crazy when I say things that don't make sense. I still have to say them though because they pay me. The fun ones are when you get to ADR and they go, if you could just say this instead. I say, I told you that! Why am I taking it now? My lips are moving differently. Yeah, it drives me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because that's the reason why sci-fi is so hard to do. Same thing with horror as well. It's very easy to start a horror film. It's very easy to start a sci-fi film. It's very hard for it all to make sense at the end. And Stargate is usually very good at that. But they're the odd time that... the odd time. Where we just bang our head against a rate set and go, why?